Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Snap. Last time we ended off with getting the apples as a gift from Professor Oak. So now we're heading back into the beach course, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what you can now see with throwing the apples near some of the Pokemon. So as you can see here, Pikachu, if you throw an apple or a couple of apples next to Pikachu, it'll enjoy some nice little fresh fruit. You're throwing it there, and if you make it all the way here to the surfboard, come on Pikachu, perfect. So Pikachu will ride the surfboard, and you can get excellent photos that way for a higher score. And looks like we have Lapras out there in the distance. Can't quite get a good picture of that yet. We have some apples, some Magikarp flying out of the water. There's Lapras again. And there is Snorlax, and as you can see, we're throwing apples at it, and it's still not really doing anything. Looks like it's waking up a little bit, but it's kind of just barely budging still. And then we have Meowth. So we can wait for it to do its little pose, and then you can just bop it right in the face, and it doesn't really affect it too much, but it kind of catches it off guard. We have a little bit of rustling in these leaves over here, and we still can't quite do anything yet with this, even though we have the apples. So you will notice there is something back there that we can get, but we just can't draw it out with the apples. So I have to use something else, and that's kind of weird. Meowth, it was going to block our path there. So yeah, as you can see, there's still something's fluttering in there in those trees or those leaves. So we'll revisit that later. We have some Butterfree over there. There's another water area, an opening to get Lapras. Not really seeing it yet. There's another Magikarp, more Butterfree. So I can see nothing's really changed yet with that. Nothing you can do with this. Just do Do-O, and then Meowth and Pidgey come out again like they usually do. Oh, that's a nice picture of Meowth all stunned there by the apple. As you can see, we have Eevee chasing the mysterious pink ball, which ends up being Chansey. So yeah, if you throw the apples at that pink ball Eevee is chasing, it reveals to be a Chansey. You can get some nice new photos of that. Alright, real quick, I just wanted to, I don't know why I didn't show this off before, but you can get a nice close-up shot of Lapras if you take pictures of it every time you see it in the water. And then of course we have Kangaskhan there. Kangaskhan is going to be upset after you throw apples at it. It's going to do a nice little growl for you. But yeah, Lapras is very obtainable. You just got to take pictures. Every time you see the water open like that, just take pictures of it, and then it'll reveal itself right behind Kangaskhan. As you see, Meowth's getting obliterated by that whirlwind. And that is the end of the beach course. Once again, we've arrived at the goal gate. Alright, so I went ahead and just want to quickly show off the Surfing Pikachu. Looks like Oak is impressed. Surfing Pikachu has a value of 1,000 points. So we have a special category there. Size wasn't too great. The pose, it is very lively. So you get extra points for this special shot of Pikachu. There is a hidden path in the tunnel. Good luck, guy. Alright, that's interesting. So just like Oak said, I think we should go back to the tunnel and check it out. Now that we have the apples, I think Oak did say something about throwing some near an electrode, so we're going to see what we can do there. Alright, so we've arrived back at the tunnel, and just like usual, we have our Pokemon here at the start. We have Pikachu, but something really cool you can do is if you throw apples at Pikachu to get it to move right here, it'll jump onto Electrode, and it'll start rolling on top of Electrode, so you can get some nice very unique, cool pictures there. You can see Electrode explodes and then causes Pikachu to kind of faint there. And then we have Electabuzz, of course, chasing this other Electrode into the tunnel. Something cool you can do here is if you keep pelting apples at Electabuzz, you can get it to stop right in front of you. And if you have a Pokemon that stops right in front of you, it actually stops your 0-1 machine. You'll be stopped right in your tracks until the Pokemon gets back on their feet. And then you can continue on. Go ahead and get Electro to explode there again. We have Kakuna coming out. Very lively this time. Another Electrode there, and then we'll have Zubat coming through this door once again. And unfortunately, you can't do anything with this egg still quite yet. You still need another item that we will get later on, and then I'll be able to show you what you can do with that. But Pikachu, of course, goes after the apples. It just loves the fresh fruit. But yeah, still nothing we can do with that egg yet. Very soon we'll be able to get that to be, show you kind of what we can do with that later. And then we have, of course, that generator over there looking thing. And then we have Magikarp coming out of that water there. Let's see what else we can find here in the tunnel. Another Zubat. That was a nice close-up shot. We have, of course, the orb that is later to be revealed as Haunter, as we've captured before, just floating around. Something else you can do over here with the Electabuzz is if you pelt apples at these Electabuzz on the right, it'll make them kind of angry, and they'll come over to this little machine and basically turn it on, and it's like a little projector machine that they electrocute, which gives it power, and it shows nice little pictures of Pikachu and Diglett. Go ahead and get this guy a little agitated, so he turns this one on. And we see we have Magnemite enjoying a nice fruit there on that projector screen. And we don't really need to show that off. We know that Doug Trio forms over there. We got us nice good shots last time we were here. And then there is another Electrode down there in front of some rocks. But before I show that off, I want to show you here. Before we could not take photos of Magnemite. However, now that we have the apples, if you throw some right in front of it, it will go after the fruit and you get some shots of Magnemite. But if you keep throwing the fruit in front of all of the Magnemite, they will actually combine into Magneton. So you can get nice new photos of Magneton here at the end of the tunnel course. Alright, but before we exit the goal gate, we actually want to pelt apples at this Electrode, which will make it explode. Wait, guy, let's return to the lab. What is it, Professor Oak? What do you have for us? What's in that tunnel? Guy, you found a split in the path. This should link to a new course. I've also made a link from the lab. You should go right away. Interesting. So that secret entrance was the entrance to another course, the volcano. So next time on Pokemon Snap, we will enter the volcano and see what new Pokemon we can find. Until then, I will see you guys later.